Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Citrus Mortgage Bites from our offices in Sevenoaks. I'm Richard Harris, and today I'm joined by our wonderful mortgage and protection advisor, Holly Bettles. Holly, so Bank of England base rate unchanged again. The vote was, I think, 7-2 in favour of keeping rates the same. So I am a borrower, I have a mortgage, I am thinking about remortgaging. I'm in that space now. I've been thinking about it for a while. Stick or twist? What do I do? Do I wait and see what happens? People are talking about rates coming down, or do I go with what's available?
Hi, Richard. So it's going to be obviously, as always, dependent on your circumstances at the time. But for most people, if you're hanging on and expecting some sort of miracle drop or a massive drop, I think you might be hanging on for a little while longer than would be comfortable. I think for the most part, it's a good idea to have that conversation with your broker and say what is available and what options do I have with my lender. Most part, the lenders will actually let you tie something in, and then we can reassess that and we can keep an eye on that until your actual rate at the moment finishes. So it might be that we just look at the rate with your existing lender and we kind of pop that in your back pocket as a backup plan. It might be that another lender has a better rate that we can kind of reserve that now, and that rate will last 6 months, but it gives you something that you've got now, which is reserved, which won't change. And then if things do improve, even if it's just marginally, they are amendable, that it's not set in stone, you're not stuck with it. We can have a look at that for the most part of the lenders. So it is lender dependent, but absolutely have a look, see what options there are. Most of our clients are saying it's a good idea, Holly. Pop something in your back pocket, keep assessing it. That's what we're here for, to keep an eye on it for you between now and when the mortgage is actually due.
Okay, perfect. I'm hearing, please don't leave it to the last minute and work with your broker. Super, thank you. And look, this should be peak home buying season as well. So what if I am waiting to jump on the housing ladder? I've been waiting to see if rates come down. I've been waiting to see if house prices come down. I'm seeing kind of perhaps maybe not a lot of movement, things still going quite quickly. What do I do if I'm looking to buy?
It's a good question. And it is something that we get asked quite often, especially by first time buyers coming to chat to us and saying, look, is now a good time for me to buy, Holly? Should I be waiting for something? And I think if you're in a position where you have all your three foundations ready, you know you're in a good place with your income and the outgoings, you know you've got your credit score sorted, and you know you've got your deposit. Actually, if that time is right for you, don't be hanging around waiting for specific rate drops or anything else along those lines. I think you just need to go, the time's right, let's get looking, find the right property. And if the right property comes, brilliant. Don't let waiting around for rates put you off, would be my view on it, because you're only going to spend more time possibly renting or staying with family, and you could be getting on the ladder and getting that first mortgage payment done and getting that home. We're really busy with home buyers at the moment, with people buying, with people selling. There is definite movement out there, and as long as you're not looking to buy something and then turn it for a huge profit in 12 months time, actually it's all relative. If it's a bit of a longer term plan for you, my advice would be get on the property ladder, get your foot in the door, and enjoy having your own place.
Perfect. All right. Thank you ever so much. And then the final thing I thought I'd ask you today is, so we've been hearing about Bank of England base rate drops. It's been something that's been talked about for the last few months. And will it be May? Will it be June? Well, we know it's not May. It might be June. But the general sentiment is about when will the Bank of England base rate start going down? What seems to have happened over the last week or so is I've noticed an awful lot of emails from lenders where fixed rate mortgage products are being pulled and they're being priced upwards. So you sort of go, well, hang on a minute. I thought Bank of England base rate predictions are going down. Lenders are putting their rates up. What's happening? How does that work?
Yeah, so it's a little mixture of a few things, really. So part of that will be the lenders will have heard the same things that we've heard, or seen the same things that economists have potentially mentioned about rates hopefully having dropped probably sooner than we think they're going to now. So they will have built into their forward pricing structure a certain element of a drop, and therefore if that now isn't looking like it's going to happen or it hasn't happened, then they obviously have to do their rates in order to make sure that they're not going to be losing out moving forward with borrowing. And then there's also the background issue of where they get their money from. So they borrow money in order to lend the money to you guys, and that costs them. So the cost that they accrue in borrowing that money, if that goes up, which is called a swap rate, if those swap rates increase, then they have to increase how much they're going to lend it to you for in order to make sure they retain their profit margin. So it's a mixture of a few things of what we thought would happen maybe hasn't happened, and then the things in the background are kind of still pushing those rates up for the time being at any rate.
Perfect. Okay. Holly, thank you very much. Always great to hear. I think lots of people are talking about just, it is that stick or twist moment for so many people, and just kind of getting that reassurance and confidence and guidance from a mortgage broker and how much that can help them. So lovely to see you. Thanks as always for the information you provided, and I'll see you again next month.
Thanks, Richard.
That's it for today. Thanks for joining Citrus Mortgage Bites, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care and bye for now.